Hello everyone. Today we have a special guest, Dr.Hari Krishna Maram. Let me give you a brief introduction about Dr. Maram. He is a digital brand ambassador and chairman of Vision Digital India and CEO of something which is very promising. CEO of GDKP. GDKP, I would like to understand, Dr. Maram, from you, what exactly, because everyone has heard about GDP. But this K factor, what is this K factor in GDP and how essential, how significant, how important is GDKP for our economy?
Thank you, Spruti, for bringing me here to share a few ideas about what exactly GDKP and how GDKP is going to affect the country economy and what is the scope of India with implementation of GDKP. So, to start with, I think this GDKP idea came from a professor who works with the University of California. The professor is Dr. Umberto Salpaso. He is the ideator of this idea. And K is nothing but knowledge. So normally any country economy we calculate using the GDP. So the professor brought a new theory called if knowledge can be added into the GDP, then the country growth will be much faster. It is 8 to 10 times faster than the GDP. So that is the theory he presented to our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi when Narendra Modi ji was in US trip. So that is how he was invited to India to be part of NITI Ayog. Now NITI Ayog appointed him as an advisor to implement this GDKP project across India, and it is going to be a first in its kind in the world to talk on GDKP exclusively to India. So the next thing is, through this GDP, we are going to train almost closely 80 crore youth, and again this is going to be a world's largest skill development program in the world involving 80 crore youth, and every Indian family will be touched through GDKP, and the fruits and the benefits will come over the period of time, and knowledge is the power. So once knowledge is improved in the economy, then people can start startups, and I think India can become like the superpower what we were hearing thousands of years back, like Vishwaguru. So that again we will see India sooner if we can able to implement GDKP effectively.
You are talking about the GDKP, the promises it is making. This initiative on part of yours, how is it different from the other initiatives which have been taken by various platforms in the country? How promising do you think it is for the future of the youth and how it will be implemented?
I think this is a wonderful question to address because today we have a lot of initiatives from the government like Skill India, National Skill Development Corporation. But what exactly happening in Skill India and National Skill Development Corporation? They already have a specific courses. It is like you have everything ready. So whatever you want, you can take. But in GDKP, we are going to identify what skills are required for the global employability.
Okay.
And what skills are required to make at least 3% of Indians as entrepreneurs. So this is the beauty of GDKP. So, and through GDKP, we are trying to give more skills than the degrees. So in the National Skill Development Corporation or Skill India, where they are unable to reach across India. So here what we are trying to do is, we are able to connect, collaborating with all these agencies. Whatever existing, they are doing a great work. We want to collaborate with them and work together for a mission of creating 5 trillion economy by 2025. Initially it started as our Honorable Prime Minister dream. Now this dream is not only Prime Minister dream, this dream is for a 1.35 billion Indians.
So you're talking about creating, you're talking about grooming entrepreneurs, you're talking about giving an impetus to the startups to bring an idea which is more sustainable as compared to the other floating ideas at the moment. If we look at our country at the moment as compared to the various other countries, this idea is very new. This GDKP idea is very new. on an international arena, how our country will be propelled with the GDKP, with the idea of GDKP? How do we see our country getting propelled, getting more impetus in terms of economy, from being a developing economy to being a major influencer in the world? How do we see it?
I think it's a wonderful thing to discuss on this particular point, because today if you talk about global economy, we are a 100 trillion economy.
Absolutely.
And in this, the share of India is only 3%. But if you look at the population share, in the global population of 7.5 billion, we are 1/5 of the world population. And economy is not like that. So where we are going wrong is because our people are not innovative. If you look at the top 100 companies of this world, we don't have even one company which is featuring the Indian company into the top 100. So the reason is simple. If you look at the top 10 companies of this world,
Right.
starting from Tesla to Microsoft to Google to Apple to you name some of the best companies, they have idea and they started these companies. They are not like a rich people traditionally some of our Indian companies are very rich. They have a legacy of 100 years, 150 years, like Tata Group, like a Birla Group. So these all more than 150 years of existence. But the companies which I am talking, the Tesla, the Facebook, the Apple, these are less than 20-25-year-old, and they are able to create a wealth. And today these companies are the market capitalization of 1 trillion, 2 trillion. If you just combine Apple and Google, that is our country economy. So, but 1,000 years back, the history is different. The same America, which is, world's largest economy, with full of tribals, 1,000 years back. They don't know even a civilization. The civilization is started from India, and we call ourselves as a Viswaguru. Not only ourselves, entire world used to call India as Viswaguru. Today, entire world looks at India, and entire world used to come to here when we had a Nalanda, Takshashila, these one of the best educational institutions. People used to walk for 6 months, 12 months to reach here when there is no roads, there is no flights, there is no proper transportation. But still people come to know that there is a best education available in India, and we have to get back to that Viswaguru status with implementation of knowledge among the people.
So knowledge is something that we all are looking forward to, and knowledge is something which GDKP is also propelling. So I believe this is a wonderful initiative on the part of, on your part, and heading such a brilliant initiative is something that people will be also looking up to, and it's very promising. I wish you all the luck in your future endeavors also. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Smriti, for bringing here and bringing a wonderful questions. Thank you.